Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park West. I'm Ron Nicoletti. It is Sunday afternoon. 8 races to look at. I hope you turned your clocks back. We got a new post time of 1:20 p.m. Let's check out these track and weather conditions. The main track is fast. The turf course is firm. The first race, a maiden claimer going 1 mile and 1/16 on the turf. These are 3-year-olds and upward. Scratch the 6. Note the blinkers on the number 7. And the jockey of the number 5 is Edgard Zayas.
And the race is on. Good start for Sirhosky in the center. Down toward the inside, Mono showing good early speed. And I Feel Good up from the far outside part of the early vanguard as well as they spin into the lane for the first time. And there's not much pace on here. Mono, Sirhosky, those two up front. Restart down toward the inside. The Gray Sky Sun in between horses going to settle down in 4th. I Feel Good is in the 5th position. It's a length and a half more than Back to Drillbit has made his way all the way toward the inside. In between horses there is Operated. Uncle Gregory going to get a 3 deep trip here. It's 2.5 more back to Skyline View and another 3 or 4 back to Knock on the Sea, who's at the back. Up on the front end, though, Mono to set the pace. Restart coming through down toward the inside to take over the 2nd position is Sirhosky now back in 3rd. Sky Sun the Gray is 4th, about 2.5, 3 off the early pace. Then I Feel Good, who had a wide journey on that first turn, is in 5th. Drillbit continues down along the inside in the 6th spot. Uncle Gregory is up a position, now takes over 7th. It's a length more then back to Skyline View in 8th. Another gap of 2 to Knock by the Sea, who's out of last. That spot now relegated to Operated. Half mile left to go, and they go toward the fire turn, and it's Mono who's made every yard thus far. Up on the outside, Sirhosky back into 2nd. Is restarted in the 3rd position down toward the inside. Going to need somewhere to go. The Gray Sky Sun is starting to get underway as 4th. Drawn to within a length and a half as Drillbit awaits room in that 5th position. I Feel Good continues a wide journey. Uncle Gregory starting to get underway, but has a long way to go. As they wind around the far turn, Sirhosky goes a nose in front. Battling on Mono toward the inside. Sky Sun looms just in behind them. Restart trying to get going from in behind. Skyline View, Knock by the Sea is even making up some ground, but is cast out 4 wide as Sirhosky brings them into the stretch. It's Sirhosky there coming to the furlong pole. Sky Sun sees daylight now. Here's I Feel Good down the center of the course. Knock by the Sea continues on, but at the 16th pole, Sirhosky and Edgard Zayas are well clear. It's Sirhosky by the 16th in front by 3.5. Sky Sun, I Feel Good battling out 2nd. Sirhosky going to go on to win it here by 4 in the end. 2nd was a nose either way. Sky Sun or I Feel Good. Multiple horses in a photo for 4th.
Edgard Zayas picks up the mount and the victory with number 5, Sirhosky, pays $9.60 to win. Owned by Orient Partners 26 LLC and trained to victory by Michelle Nihei. The 2nd race on the main track at 6.5 furlongs. These are claimers, fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upward. The off-time favorite, number 5, Abuela's Love.
And the race is on. An Uncaptured Angel broke sharply. Abuela's Love, the favorite coming through, though, and Abuela's Love going to go up to put a nose in front onto the main track. Uncaptured Angel and Princess Dynamite, they're out 2nd and 3rd. So the 3 Grays are 1, 2, 3 onto the main track. That trio goes 2 lengths ahead. Of Return the Favor is down on the inside in the 4th spot. Cousin New York Faye is now back in the 5th position. It's a break of 2 more lengths then, and back to February's Exclusive, who moves around Cousin New York Faye. Aunt Betty with just 1 beat, and that's Juan and Dora, who's at the back. But as they have a half mile left to go, they've got this favorite Abuela's Love to catch. Abuela's Love goes into the far turn now, about a 6-length advantage. Uncaptured Angel, and up on the outside, Princess Dynamite coming through down along the rail. Return the Favor coming up to challenge now for that 2nd spot. February's Exclusive continues to rally up as 5th, but only about a length and a half off 2nd, but a long way off this leader as Abuela's Love comes to the quarter pole with about a 10-length advantage. February's Exclusive now up to a clear-cut 2nd. Return the Favor is back to 3rd. Trying to get going on the outside is Princess Dynamite. Uncaptured Angel and Aunt Betty is also running on, but Abuela's Love comes to the furlong pole, about a 9-length advantage. February's Exclusive trying to cut into that lead is up to a clear-cut 2nd. Aunt Betty now takes over 3rd with Return the Favor. A final 16th to go. Abuela's Love is tired. February's Exclusive is getting a little bit closer, but Abuela's Love still working with about a 3.5 length lead. February's Exclusive, Abuela's Love begging for the wire and is going to find it a length and a half. February's Exclusive was 2nd, 3rd Aunt Betty, 4th, a late closing Juan and Dora.
Number 5, Abuela's Love, proves too tough for them, goes wire to score and pays $3.20. Owned by Carrie Glassman and Kathy Glassman, trained by Ed Pisa Jr. and ridden to victory by apprentice Christian Torres. We're taking a short break. When we come back, we'll have race number 3.
The best chance for success begins with a solid foundation. At Hardacre Farm, early personal one-on-one care starts the journey to becoming a champion. Bred to leading stallions, our mares represent the highest standards. Hardacre Farm's signature in the breeding industry. Based in Ocala, Florida, breeder and owner Amy Tarrant has inspired excellence throughout her entire career. In your quest for success, start with Hardacre Farm, breeding the champions of tomorrow.
Welcome back. Our third race, 1 mile on the turf. This is where the Rainbow Six starts with over 500,000 in the pool. These are maiden filly 2-year-olds. Scratch the 1, scratch the 4. The jockey on the number 10 is Paco Lopez.
And our race is on. Elusive Molly away, good order down toward the inside. Queen of God is prominent in the early mix. We're moving up to that one's outside comes Summer Close and Better With Age on the far outside. But it is going to be Queen of God and down on the inside Elusive Molly. Those two nose and nose by the wire first time round. They're 2.5 ahead of Summer Close, who falls into a good spot in third. Tugging a little bit is Better With Age to that one's outside in the fourth position. It's a length and a half more than to Midnight Bella, who's fifth. It's then a gap of 2 after that to Royal Chant, who's in the sixth spot. Nellie Bells is seventh with 1 beat early on, and that's 3 Flamingos. As 3 Flamingos about 8 lengths off stablemate Elusive Molly, who takes them on to the back stretch. Elusive Molly there by a length. In the second spot, Queen of God. It's a length and a half more to Summer Close, who's under a good tight hold in third. Better With Age stays in the clear on the outside in that fourth position. Those top 4 get away by 3 lengths now to Midnight Bella, who's back in fifth. Another space of 2.5. Finds Nellie Bell, who's up a spot. Royal Chant loses that 6th position, is now back in 7th. And 3 Flamingos is 8th. Still about 9 lengths front to back as they go toward the fire turn. Elusive Molly still there. Queen of God pressing that one from the second spot. Better With Age and Summer Close. They've been together for much of the journey, and now Better With Age going up to put a nose into that third spot. Nellie Bell starts a move, is up to 5th, about 5.5 behind. Then comes Midnight Bella. After that one, trying to get a rally on is 3 Flamingos, who still has 7 lengths to make up on stablemate Elusive Molly. Elusive Molly's been coasting up front, comes to the quarter pole in front of length and a half. Summer Close geared off the rail, comes after that one from second. Queen of God, Better With Age flattened out, is now back to the 4th position, trying to get going. 3 Flamingos down the outside, a final furlong. Here's Summer Close let loose after Elusive Molly. These two come to the 16th pole. They are 5 lengths ahead of 3 Flamingos, who's down the outside. Summer Close on the outside. Elusive Molly digs in down along the rail. Summer Close going the better of the two. Summer Close to win it. Summer Close and Sammy Camacho got it. Elusive Molly was second. Third ended up close to either 3 Flamingos or Midnight Bella.
Number 9, Summer Close, closes very impressively to win it and pays $16.60. Owned by Brett Jones, trained by Rudolph Brisset, and ridden to victory by Sammy Camacho. Our fourth race of the afternoon is a 1-mile event. These are maiden filly 2-year-olds. Couple of notes in here. The number 4 will race with first-time Lasix, and the jockey on the 6 is Luca Panici.
And the race is on. Stumbling there was Zangarva, but recovered pretty well. De Pura Sangre showing good speed. Greater Plan from that outside draw away quickly. And Terra going to shift toward the outside there as Zangarva runs up on hills. In fact, Witch Hunter stumbled a little bit there. Some action going into that first turn as it is De Pura Sangre. Now Zangarva, and Zangarva all the way up to assume command after that stumbling beginning. De Pura Sangre is in the second spot. In between horses is Greater Plan. A wide trip here for Terra, an even wider trip for So Dear as 4 of them line up in that second flight. Length more then back to Witch Hunter. A Barrio Forever moves up outside of Miss Cheney, and it's another zip code back to Maria Luisa, who's already got to be 15 or 16 lengths behind with 5 furlongs to go. Well, Zangarva wanted that lead and has it, but it's only there by a half a length. So Dear pressing a little bit closer from that second position. Greater Plan in between runners and down toward the inside De Pura Sangre. They're together third and fourth. Witch Hunter joining them in fifth as De Terra is in that mix as well. Length and a half more back to a Barrio Forever. 3 more to Miss Cheney and still nothing from Maria Luisa. So a tight pack up front heads into the fire turn. Zangarva there, but only by a head. In the second spot, So Dear ratchets up the pressure. Terra out 3 deep, puts a nose into that third spot. De Pura Sangre in the red colors, pushed along from fourth. Trying to get going. A Barrio Forever is starting to make up ground. Greater Plan is in there pitching away as well as they come to the quarter pole. So Dear up on the outside of Zangarva. Here's a move in between horses from Greater Plan. Terra has been very wide on both turns, is back into the fourth spot. A Barrio Forever trying to get going from fifth as they come into the stretch. Zangarva and So Dear down the outside. Greater Plan trying to wear those runners down with a final furlong left to go. Here's Greater Plan up on the outside of So Dear. A Barrio Forever continues on. In behind horses is Zangarva, but a final 16th to go, and Greater Plan and Paco have gone to the front, and it's Greater Plan to go on and win it here by a length and a half. So Dear was second, third went to a Barrio Forever, fourth looked like Miss Cheney.
Number 9, Greater Plan wins it for owner Laurie Plisa, and that gives trainer Ed Plisa Jr. his second victory on the card, ridden to victory by Paco Lopez. That horse pays $6 even. We're taking a short break. When we come back, we'll have race number 5.
Zipper is pulling away. Ghost Zipper blows them away with an eye-opening performance. Awesome again has won. Ghost Zipper kicking clear. Judy the Beauty.
Welcome back. The fifth race, a claiming event for 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races. Scratch a late scratch of the number 4, Frankie Apps.
And the race is on. Off the mark, got off the mark pretty well. Goes right out to the front with Reggae Pirate and Jimmy's Lifestyle, the favorite, coming through to challenge them. Those 3 fastest up the back stretch, but it is going to be off the mark to clear off, lead it by a length and a half now. Reggae Pirate is second. Risk Reversal moves up in third. Jimmy's Lifestyle had to take back just a touch there, is in the 4th position. Pure Luck was away in the 5th spot. It's 2.5 more back to Temple Mount, and Shanghai Levi is the trailer with 3/8 of a mile left to go. They go into the fire turn, and it's off the mark there by a length and a half. Risk Reversal, the gray, comes up to put a nose into that 2nd spot with Reggae Pirate in 3rd. Pure Luck launching a 3-wide bid is 4th. Jimmy's Lifestyle is 5th, about 4.5 off the pace. Shanghai Levi trying to rally up with Temple Mount, who's last. Off the mark, spins them in. It's off the mark into the stretch, clear by 2. Pure Luck down the outside. A Reggae Pirate coming up the rail, trying to rally up. Jimmy's Lifestyle, Risk Reversal. A new leader up front as Pure Luck went right on by. Off the mark, fading back now as Temple Mount and Shanghai Levi try to rally up with Jimmy's Lifestyle, but Pure Luck made a break for it there. Pure Luck in front by 2.5. Shanghai Levi up to 2nd. Pure Luck got it. Shanghai Levi was 2nd. Temple Mount 3rd. Jimmy's Lifestyle had to settle for 4th.
Number 3, Pure Luck wins, pays $11.60 to win. Oh My Raramara Stable and Martha Fisher, trained by David Fisher, and ridden to victory by Hall of Famer Edgar Prado. Sixth race, an allowance optional claimer, 3-year-olds and up with jockey change on the 7. Make the rider Luca Panici.
And the race is on. Hard Bell with a good start from the outside. Zenden coming through now, and here's Zenden up to assume command as Country Singer tries to go with that one, takes over that 2nd spot. Cool Arrow is out in 3rd. Frosted Grace driving through the inside, now puts a nose into that 3rd spot as Hard Bell, who broke sharply, settles back 5th. It's 2 more then back to Trophy Chaser, who has just 1 beat at this point, and that's Noontime Gem, who is the trailer. They go to the half-mile pole, and Zenden clears off here in front by 2.5 lengths. Down along the inside, Frosted Grace. Country Singer right there in that 2nd flight as well. Break of a length and a half back to Hard Bell, who's being pushed along from that 4th position. Here's Trophy Chaser now starting to launch a bid, but is cast out about 4 wide on the turn. In behind that one comes Cool Arrow and Noontime Gem trails. Zenden, the leader, coming around to the quarter pole. Country Singer chases from 2nd. Frosted Grace stays glued to the inside from 3rd. A wide trip here for Trophy Chaser, who's moving up, but is cast out 4 or 5 wide. Hard Bell still battling away in between horses. Zenden turns for home in front. Frosted Grace trying to come through down along the inside. These 2 have separated themselves as they come to the furlong pole. Cool Arrow is closing in now, takes over that 3rd position, but a final 16th to go. Zenden, Frosted Grace with 70 more yards to push on by, but Zenden is still finding Frosted Grace. One more try down toward the inside. Zenden got it. Frosted Grace was 2nd, 3rd, Cool Arrow 4th. Very close, either Country Singer or Trophy Chaser.
Number 1, Zenden scores for trainer Todd Pletcher, owned by LLP Performance Horse LLC, and ridden to victory by Edgar Zayas. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have race 7, first half of the late Daily Double.
Whether you're at home or at the track, have a stake in the race when you bet with ExpressBet. Sign up for an ExpressBet online betting account and receive up to a $500 sign-up bonus.
Welcome back for our 7th race of the afternoon. 7 1/2 furlongs on the turf. Claimers 3-year-olds and upward. Jockey change in the 1. Make the rider Jose Alvarez, the weight 122 pounds. Scratch the main track only is number 10 and number 11.
And the race is on. Hot and Heavy could be. Those two showing good early speed. Toward the outside, Kieran's Cove is right there. Here's Abbott between horses, and also Discreet Heat right up there in the firing line as well, as 5 of them went out for the early advantage. GQ Cover-Up settles back in 6th. There's 5 across the track there as they go into that turn, and cutting the corner is Hot and Heavy. Abbott right alongside that one, and in between runners comes Could Be. Those 3 up on the front end. Octobante takes over 4th. Length and a half more to Kieran's Cove, who had a wide journey from 5th. GQ Cover-Up got down toward the inside. The top 6 only covered still by 2.5. Discreet Heat, who broke sharp, settles back in 7th. After that comes Bowtie Affair, and it's another 8 or 9 back to Erasmo's Dream, who's a distant trailer. Just over a half mile left to go in their journey, and up on the front end, a battle continues. On the inside is Abbott. Right alongside of that one, I can't tell. It's another length and a half then, back to Could Be, who's racing in between horses. Oh, it's Octobante who's up there with Abbott. So Abbott and Octobante go into the turn. A length in front of Hot and Heavy, who now merges up into that 3rd spot. Down along the inside comes Could Be, who's racing along the rail. Length and a half more then, back to a GQ Cover-Up, trying to get a move on Discreet Heat from the back. Still many chances as they come to the top of the stretch. Abbott and Octobante, these two turn for home right together. Moving out on the outside, Kieran's Cove comes up to join them. Discreet Heat waiting just in behind horses. Could Be finds a seam, and down the far outside here's Bowtie Affair. Bowtie Affair with a rush surges to the front. Could Be now up to 2nd. Abbott back to 3rd. Late run from Hot and Heavy, who finally sees daylight, but a final 16th to go, and Bowtie Affair is well clear now. Bowtie Affair, big turn of foot down the lane, go on and win it here by 5. Hot and Heavy up for 2nd. 3rd was Could Be, and 4th Discreet Heat.
Number 7, Bowtie Affair, closes to win. It pays $9.80, owned by Pro Racing Stable LLC, trained by Jose Francisco D'Angelo, and ridden to victory by Carlos Lugo. The 8th and final race is a 6-furlong maiden claiming event for 2-year-old fillies. A couple of jockey changes and a scratch. Jockey on the 1 is Diego Gomez. On the 11, it's Dick Cardenas. Scratch the 12, Special Liaison.
And the race is on. Bit of a slow start for another song and dance. Sweet Bella in the favor. Got away in good order. Has Shazada is right there. From the outside, takes 2 to wiggle. Domineer prominent as well, but it is going to be Sweet Bella to clear off. Honest Gal up the inside. Takes over that 3rd position. Is also trying to rally into contention is Sharon's Law. Length and a half more then. Back to Chardonnay. Another song and dance after the slow beginning is starting to rebound. It's about 5 more lengths then. Back to Law Degree, and Sassy Gidget is at the back. Just over 3.5 furlongs left to go, and Sweet Bellin, the favor, takes him to the fire turn in front by 2. Honest Gal, and on the outside, Domineer. Those two 2nd and 3rd. Moving up 3 deep there is Takes 2 to wiggle in the pink colors. Length and a half more, then back to another song and dance. Sharon's Law is in the middle of that first pack, and in behind that comes Queen of Barrio as they wind around to the quarter pole. Sweet Bellin up on the far outside. Here's Takes 2 to wiggle. Domineer in between those two as they come to the top of the stretch. Takes 2 to wiggle on the outside. Sweet Bellin battling on. Domineer pitching away in between horses. 3 lengths more, then back to another song and dance and Honest Gal, but Takes 2 to wiggle now hits the front outside the furlong pole. Sweet Bellin back to 2nd. Domineer going to switch toward the outside. Honest Gal still making up a little bit of ground. Also Chardonnay closing from the back. A final 16th to go though, and it Takes 2 to wiggle still in front. Takes 2 to wiggle, and Dick Cardenas going to go on to win the finale here by about 2 in the end. Sweet Bella was 2nd. 3rd went to Domineer. 4th looked like Chardonnay, and 5th Honest Gal.
Number 11, Takes 2 to wiggle, upsets the nightcap for owner trainer Steve Budo, ridden to victory by Dick Cardenas. What an upset. Well, that wraps up Sunday's card. We're dark for live racing on Monday and Tuesday, but we're right back here on Wednesday with an 8-race card, a first race post, 1:20 p.m. Boy, it's fun at Gulfstream Park West.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.